Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you saw my last video, we bought a house. Actually, I guess it's been 2 videos now because there was the one of the home buying process, then there's the empty house tour should be up already, and I literally just filmed that. But I already wanted to start filming because we already want to get started with stuff. We want to paint, basically. There's some places where I feel like it needs paint because there's just like some scuff marks and stuff. And also I wanted to paint because I just want to make the house more me, you know? Like, this is a pretty color, but it's very cool toned, and I just like warmer colors. I'm looking for like a creamy white. So yesterday we went to the hardware store and I got a lot of samples. Now it looks like more than there actually are because I just got like duplicates so I could like maybe stick them in different areas of the house to test out. But yeah, so now I'm gonna see what matches the floor, see what looks good with the lighting and everything. Hopefully narrow it down so that we could get like some actual little paint samples, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so I'm just gonna try to use these and put it up against the floor. I guess just the floor and just see it with the lighting here. I'm gonna try to ignore this color. But yeah, and then the trim is white, but I guess we could paint everything the same color. I don't know, but I'm mainly just trying to go off of the floor. I already eliminated one because it looked too green. This is White Dove. Let's see. What do you think of that one? Like against the floor, that one?
Yeah, that's a color.
That's a color. Caleb doesn't really see the differences in the colors like I do. So he'll be fine with whatever I choose. Okay, that one seems good. I'll leave this off to the side. What's up? Next up, I also was very excited about this color, Swiss Coffee. Now I've seen online a lot of times when I like a wall and I see what it is, they'll say it's Swiss Coffee, but 75%. I don't know what that means. Does that mean they mix in like water or something to make it lighter, or mix in white?
Yeah, we say there's 25%.
I don't know. I've never painted a house before. Well, this is Swiss Coffee. I kind of like that. Next up, this is Simply White. So this one is definitely, I think, lighter. Then again, it's not that much lighter. Well, technically all these are whites. Yeah, that looks kind of good. I didn't want to go that light, but Simply White looks pretty nice. But it is very light. And I'm like, do I want it that light? I don't know. I guess what I like is that I feel like it's not pulling any kind of way. It doesn't look too yellow. It doesn't look too green, too pink, you know? Like, it's just a neutral white, which is nice. Although I am also really liking this. What's this? That's White Dove. I don't know how well you guys are gonna be able to see this, but these are the 4 I've narrowed it down to. So we have Swiss Coffee, Simply White, White Dove, and Chantilly Lace. Hello, it's the next day. Yesterday we got some paint samples. These are both Benjamin Moore. I ended up getting, what are the names? Simply White, and I got Swiss Coffee, but at 75%. I'm gonna try these out on the wall, and then once we have picked one out, then we're gonna just go and get an actual gallon, or probably more than 1 gallon. We're gonna need probably a lot of paint here. But yeah, we're gonna go get the actual paint and supplies and stuff. Also, there's Caleb. He's putting a handle on that door. That's why if you guys hear stuff, that's what it is, because that door didn't have a handle, but the seller did leave the handle for us, so he's putting that on. But yeah, let's get to sampling. I guess I'm gonna do one here because I feel like it's like the brightest wall. And then we'll do one on this side that's like more in the shade, and then one over there in the dining area. Well, I'll do a few places around to make sure I like the colors everywhere. Okay, now I'm definitely gonna stop because he's using the drill. Here goes nothing. Definitely need a way to do a second coat because you can still kind of see the light blue coming through. Okay, now for Simply White. All right, so here are the samples, and you might be wondering why there are 3. We found some white paint in the garage and we decided to try it. So here we have Swiss Coffee, which honestly is coming out a lot more yellow than I expected. I don't know if it's because against like the cool tone wall or what, but I don't know. And then this is simply white, which just looks like a nice white. I don't know, kind of basic, not much to say about it. This was the white that I got from the garage. This one doesn't have a second coat, but it looks very similar, honestly, but I feel like this one's even a little cooler. I don't know. So if I am gonna go with an actual white, I'll probably just do this. I really wanted to like this one. I thought it would be something different, but I just think it's gonna look too yellow in here. Especially like over here, like that's like a bit darker. I don't know, can you see like, oh, it's out of focus. Can you see how yellow that is? I feel like I'm just not gonna like that, especially like once the sun sets. I feel like it's gonna make it look dark in here. Also, if you're wondering why there's a random purple thing, we got a can that said it was like pure white or something like that in the garage. And when I looked at it, I'm like, oh, it looks a little lavender, but maybe it's just like the color we were mixing it in the kitchen. So I was like, maybe something is reflecting, I don't know. And I decided to put it on the wall, and it's definitely lavender. I think it's the color, or like a purple. It's definitely the color that's in the office, like in Caleb's office. So not that one. Also, simply white, you can't even really see it. It basically like blended in with this wall. And honestly, this wall is a good color. So I guess if it turns out like that, I'll be happy. Enjoying our first meal out here. Taking a little break. I have some Wendy's. I don't even know what you're having. What are you having? Oh, a banana. Luckily, the seller left these chairs here, so we're able to use them for now. But man, look at that view. We've gotten all of our supplies, and we had our little lunch break. I don't know if I said it, but I ended up going with Simply White. I think it was just the safest choice. And part of me wanted to, you know, experiment, but I didn't want to regret it because we're basically doing everything this color. So I didn't want to make the wrong choice. Drop on me.
Okay.
This is actually so satisfying. Okay, we are done painting for today. It's pretty late. What time is it? 7 something?
You have like
yeah, but I can't see the time.
it's past 8.
Oh, it's past 8. Okay, well, we basically got the first coat done in this whole area. I don't know if you guys can see that. Honestly, it's looking pretty good. I mean, obviously, it definitely needs like a second coat, but I like it. So we'll be back tomorrow to continue this. Also, look, it was raining. Look how pretty. I don't know. I'm just obsessed with our backyard. We're back. It's the next day. The walls are dry. As you can see, definitely still needs another coat. Today we have the paint sprayer though. So we're gonna try it. I've never used one before, so should be interesting. But yeah, we're also taking down like all the blinds because I don't really like vertical blinds. So taking that down so we could get like closer to the edges to paint. But yeah, hopefully by the end of today, we'll have this whole area painted. I have my paint sprayer loaded. I'm gonna try this. I've never done this before, so it could go wrong, but wish me luck. I think it's really small. I don't know. I hate not knowing how to do things properly. I'm seeing it on the camera. Yeah, definitely lines. But it is like way more, what's the word? Like opaque, I guess. Like I feel like you don't see any of that blue underneath with that. But maybe that's just because it's a second coat. I don't know. I just did this part with a roller. Also, I smoothed out that part with a roller. I kind of like the roller. I think I'll like that for small projects, but I like this for the wall. But now that we have paint in there, we're gonna spray it anyway and then just use this to like spread it out. The lines are just too narrow, so I feel like it's gonna take forever to do the whole wall. We are done painting for the day. So we pretty much got all of the dining room, second coat on the living room, all of that is done. The only thing we need to do is like some edges near the ceiling. So I guess we'll come back either during the week or next weekend. But we are gonna go in our pool for the first time. I'm not gonna fully go in because as you can see, it's not very sunny. But Caleb's gonna go. I'm gonna dip my feet in, brought some towels. And yeah, we figure the first time we have to go together.
Hey. Oh, it feels nice in here. And it feels even nicer that it's our pool.
It's weird.
Yeah, like no one else is gonna get in. Well, unless, you know, they're with us.
We're back. It's the next weekend, and today we have recruited my sister. Caleb is over there working on the little edges, and we're doing primer on this blue wall since it's kind of dark. Here's our progress for today. Oh, it won't focus because it's a white wall. Well, kind of. So we have primer on here. Still need to go through the edges. Also, I have a Krispy Kreme donut in my hand. But all of that has been primed. And then the kitchen is kind of a disaster. We worked a lot in here today. So this is also primed because this was all a dark blue wall. The other walls that were like a lighter blue and gray, we have also started priming. We need to finish. I patched up some holes there. So it has just one coat of primer. And I've also gone through all the cabinets and stuff because there was a lot of stuff left here. So we're kind of separating anything we might actually want to keep, things to donate, things that are just trash. Speaking of trash, that's what Caleb's doing. He's taking that off. So we did that. Here's all been primed as well. I didn't go through here. I think we're going to call it. So we still need to go in with the primer like all around this. It's a lot. And honestly, Priscilla did a job that I was like really dreading, which is taping everything off. And that was such a big help. So I'm very, you know, happy about that and appreciative. But yeah, so the kitchen's kind of a mess right now, but we're getting there. We're back.
Oh my gosh.
The next day. And honestly, we're just gonna do more of the same. So I'm not really gonna film it because I feel like it's just boring. We're just painting more walls.
Wow.
So once this house is, oh, I just hit the, yeah, I can't stand under here. Once we finish the entire house, I'll update you guys. I said we'd only update once we were done, but every week, oh, that's out of focus. Every week we have a helper. Today it's my mom. And we're working on the bedroom. Okay, bye. So I think the bathroom is one of the most complicated rooms. There's a blue wall here that goes over to there. And there are a lot of already white walls. However, there is so much texture on these walls. You see this in these like little swirls? So like painting this, like getting into these, like all these little holes and stuff is difficult. I've been doing that with like a brush around the edges. And even with that, like I've had to like really go over it a bunch of times to get that. So this should be interesting, but I'm gonna try to prime here, prime all of this in paint. Eventually one day I would like to smooth this out, but that is a future project. We'll have to deal with this for now. Okay, so we're almost done painting, but I think here in my office, I'm actually gonna leave the color that it is. It's really not bad. It's just like this really like light grayish blue or bluish gray. I don't know, but I think it's fine. I just don't want, like there was a shelf going across and it has those little, I don't know, I forgot what they're called. The thing that hold up the shelf. And I don't really like the style of that. So even if I put the shelves back up, I'm just gonna have some other kind of thing there. The issue is that I pulled it out, and honestly, as you can see, they did not paint before the shelves. I guess the shelves were already in place. So I'm gonna have to patch that up, try to match this texture, because there is, you see, like this kind of texture, maybe with some spackle, and hopefully they have the paint in the garage and I can patch that up, or else I'm gonna have to find something else to cover that up. Also, we decided not to paint, I think, the hallway. It's like a darker gray, and it looks pretty good. It needs a little bit of patching up, but they actually do have the paint I saw in the garage. We're gonna leave the color here in the bathroom, because again, it's just like a very, very light gray, and it just, the color looks good. And I feel like it goes with like the tile. You see it has like a little bit of gray. So I think this is fine. Now Caleb's office, I don't like this color. Oh, it's out of focus. But basically, Caleb doesn't mind because I mean, he doesn't care about how the house looks, honestly. Oh, it's out of focus again. But I really don't. I feel like it looks like a little girl's room because it's like it's like a light purple that has a bit of a pink undertone. So I really want to paint it, but I'm gonna go see what colors they have in the garage and hopefully we could find like, maybe like this gray would look good in there. Or sorry, that gray. But yeah, that's the update. Everything else is almost done. Okay, so as you guys saw, we brought in a bunch of stuff, but I want to show you guys the paint. So here's how the living room is looking. It's not done because I still do want to do like black trim around the windows and doors, but yeah, looking pretty good. It's kind of hard to show everything because there's stuff everywhere, but the entryway is done. This side we haven't really touched. I'll get to that in a second, but let me show you guys the rest of the house. So dining room is looking really good. Also, I guess the kitchen is all starting. This kitchen just, to me, it still doesn't look that good because I don't like the color of these cabinets, but I will get to that eventually. But the walls are painted, and in there it's a satin finish, but the same color everywhere else. It's flat. And then the bedroom is all nice and painted. I do also want to do the black edges around there. And the door, also want to swap this out for a nice like light fixture. I also did the bathroom. I have a bunch of stuff here that I'm gonna start organizing into the drawers. I also got this little runner for like right here, which is actually really pretty. I'll show you guys in a sec, but yep, everything's been painted up there. These walls were already white, and luckily ours matched pretty well, so we didn't have to do anything. And there was also already white. I didn't touch the closet. It is still blue in there. I kind of want to paint it, but at this point we really just need to get moved in, so I'll do that eventually. Okay, let me show you guys this runner. I got this at Ross, and it's so pretty, and it was so cheap. Like, look at how pretty that texture is, and it's like nice and long. Guys, this was 12 bucks. Isn't that crazy? I really, really like it. So this is the color for Caleb's office. It's a really nice gray. I think it'll look really cool in here. I just have like this vision for his office of like kind of like a moody look. I'll put some inspiration pictures for you to see. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm going for in here. So it's a few days later, and I have not finished painting Caleb's office, but we have officially moved in. I mean, can't really see much other than just pure chaos, and I'm very exhausted, but we spent the weekend moving in, and all of our stuff is here now, so now at least I can go little by little, like putting things into place and stuff. And I will still finish painting Caleb's office. Honestly, I want to finish it tomorrow, and then I can move on to doing like all the the black around the windows and doors. I don't know when exactly I'll do that, but that's the plan. But yeah, at least the walls, I want to get all of that done. I wanted to document the first piece of furniture I put together and in place. Nothing is in place yet, well, except for our bed because we needed to sleep on it. But yeah, I just put the legs on this little table, and the chairs we didn't even take apart, so it was pretty easy. And I just always envisioned it here, like in the kitchen, like by the bay window. Initially, I was gonna have it closer to the window, but because of where this hangs, I wanted it to be like right on top. But I think it looks pretty good there. We still have like a ton of space. There's stuff everywhere because we're still cleaning and unpacking and whatnot. But yeah, I'm gonna put a little like vase here. I actually really like these blinds. Also, I think I'm gonna swap that out. I found this at IKEA in the as is section for 30 bucks, and it looks like that. And it's similar style, but I like the brass on this, so I think I might do that. I actually need to clean the table because it's full of like handprint and stuff from the move, but I just want to try this little doily that I crocheted. And then this, I think this vase will end up going like on the main dining table eventually, but for now I just want to test it. I probably need to rearrange that, but something like that. What do you guys think? I think it's pretty cute. I think it'll look a lot better once I swap that out and actually have some decor here. This I don't think is staying here, it's just here temporarily because my plant needs some light. Anyway, I am gonna get back to trying to organize this kitchen, honestly, because it's a little crazy right now. I'm not gonna be showing much of us putting everything in place because we're using the same furniture and decor from our previous place, but I will show you guys once everything is in its place. And I will be adding some new decor, but yeah, first I'm gonna put everything we already own in place and then see what we still need and then kind of just add to that. Guys, we're officially done with painting. Here's how Caleb's office turned out. I really like this color. I don't know if it's showing up correctly on video, but it's a dark gray that has a little bit of like a blue undertone. I feel like here where the light is hitting, it looks more blue maybe, and there it looks more gray. I don't know, but it looks cool, and I actually need to peel off the tape. But yeah, I'm done. We're officially done. Look how satisfying that is. And such a nice crisp line. Not bad. Well, I realized I never filmed like an ending to the video, and the reason my hair is covered, I mean I just washed it, but I was about to take this off and I realized my hair color would be a spoiler because I just filmed a hair dyeing video and that's going up after this one, so stay tuned for that. I don't know if you guys are able to see anything, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video of us painting, moving in, all that stuff. It's been exhausting and I'm just excited to decorate, and I will start filming right after this a video of us actually like putting everything in place. I mean, a lot of stuff is already in place, so I'll show you guys all that and finish putting everything, buying a few new things, decorating, all that fun stuff. So yeah, stay tuned. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. It's really weird seeing myself like this in the camera, but yeah. Bye!